This 16-year-old refused to have her pro footballer debut ruined by a bunch of men who wanted to spend their free time bullying a teenager. This is Skye Stout. She's a 16-year-old Scottish football player, and she just signed her first professional contract. And almost immediately, the comments were flooded by mostly grown men who felt the need to not only comment on but ridicule her for her skin condition. Skye, like a number of 16-year-olds, visibly has acne, but there's a special type of person it takes to look at a pro football contract announcement for a 16-year-old girl. Open the comment section and fix your fingers to talk about someone's appearance. This is quite literally a professional athlete, and this is a huge moment in her career. These comments got so bad that the football club actually had to take down the announcement in order to prevent Skye's signing from being any more overshadowed by these comments. Now, this story does have a positive and hopeful end. After Skye was flooded with those negative comments, we saw an outpouring of support for her. Not only did a number of fans come to her defense, but we also saw fans from opposing football clubs coming out, as well as retired footballers, current footballers, and even other football clubs like Chelsea coming to her defense. Not only that, we saw some fun plays on her name, such as "The Sky is the Limit," and well wishes for her first season as a senior player. And on top of all of that positivity that came in the face of negativity, Skye had her debut on Sunday. And in that match, not only did her team take a quite decisive win of 6-2, but in the 37th minute on her debut game, Skye actually scored one of those 6 goals. Scoring on that debut not only shows the fact that she definitely deserved her promotion, but that her ability to not only shut out the noise and still show up to her job, but play in such a great way and score. I do quite honestly think the sky is the limit for her. I think that this unfortunate moment really highlights one of the biggest issues we have with women's sports, which is that the more successful they get, the more we see people, primarily men, feel the need to try to tear people down regardless of their age or success. Skye is 16 years old, and most of the people who felt the need to make fun of her or try to take away this very special moment for her will never find themselves stepping onto a professional football pitch. Social media has been a very big positive for women's sports. Brands are heavily investing in female athletes, and that women in the sports space have been able to build their own brands in a way that allows them to be professional athletes in a much larger scale. But it also means that as women's sports continue to use social media to build the brand, we have moments like this, where a huge, incredible moment for a young athlete's career turns into a flood of people who take 30 seconds out of their day to try to ruin it. For me, I think Skye at 16 years old is showing so much courage in not only chasing a career that she's passionate about, but shutting out the noise of the people around her who just don't want to see her be successful. But I also think in the most positive way, the response to that negativity being so positive and so loud shows how supportive the world and community is of women's sports right now, and how hopefully we can find a way for the positivity to always be louder than the negativity. So whether you follow women's football or not, how do you feel about this situation? And maybe take 30 seconds out of your day right now to put some positivity into the world for Skye, her incredible debut, and this massive moment in her career.